Guys, welcome back. We are here in Massachusetts at one of the highest rated courses on the planet, Maple Hill, getting ready for the MVP Open, presented by OTB Discs. This is the final playoff event of the season. This is the last chance to move up in the rankings for the Pro Tour finale and cement your place in the championship or just anywhere on that actual thing. So let's get right into it, man. Big difference from last week, I feel like. This course is one of the more difficult ones on tour, whereas last week had two of the easier courses on tour, which obviously can still beat you up. I mean,
the par fours.
We'll get into a call. Right, so we'll recap a little bit, but
the par fours at Brewster had a little bit of shot shaping.
Right.
But none of the threes do.
Yeah.
It's just like hit a straight line going 300 feet.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's got like, you have to hit like two angle shots through the woods.
There's definitely some good holes out here. I've also heard that there's some changes too, like more changes than I was expecting, and we'll see what that looks like. But
I looked at the caddy book and it looked almost the same. He did say there were some changes and they are like decent, but like when you look at the caddy book first glance, it's like almost the same course we've always played.
Yeah. So we got 2 pins here for this one. We're playing one course, and since it's a 4-day event, they like to mix up pins a little bit on some of these holes, which I love that. But the first one, we've got a par 3, 475 feet pond carry. The main danger is that pond. You can kind of just blow it past if you want to just like stay safe, or left, but you just don't want to be short. And then the second hole, or pin location, is an 868-foot par 4 all the way down into the tree farm, and then, well, past the tree farm, and then past that little like, is that like a bridge covering thing? Like a barn door looking, it's like a...
Yeah, what do you call it?
Chipmunk gate? Chipmunk gate?
Trellis?
I think it looks like one of those things like a bridge. It looks like a sort of bridge. But we'll go with Chipmunk gate. They also pushed it back a little bit from what I heard, right? A little bit longer than it was last year?
Yeah, that's what they said. It shouldn't really affect the shot too
much. Push back into the right?
Because before you kind of just threw the shot and you're parked. Now you throw the shot and you're probably 20 feet, something like that. I really like the par 4 on this. I think it's a fun 2-shot hole. You get to let one rip off the tee, which is nice for the first shot of the day. Yeah. The short pin is pretty like precise and not a lot of like technicality other than you just know exactly how far your disc goes. Right. It might play better for spectators though, because it's easier to see the short ones, so that's something to factor in. Right. And it might have better score separation because it's right next to the water.
I'm gonna rip a NUKE OS, hope I have enough distance, but I don't know. Oh, well, it's left, at least. Man, I don't think that's enough distance either. Oh, I've got a putt though.
Left is good though. That's the correct miss.
The bailout zone is left and long, yeah.
I'm gonna go NUKE because I don't think I'm.
You're actually not delusional like myself, I guess. That looks pretty much on the money.
I don't know if it's too far, too short. It's perfect. Okay.
I'll throw a NUKE as well.
Really easy to throw it too far on this shot because nobody wants to be short in the because it's auto bogey at best.
Yeah.
If you're in the pond, so
going long is not that bad. I mean, just
a little long, little left. I think almost ace running is probably the play.
And it's not even much of a death putt coming back either. You know, that basket's far enough away from the water to not too worried about it.
But the fun shot is the long pin. You get to just send one, see what we can do.
Oh, he's still big. Oh my gosh, that's...
Yeah, on the road, I'll take that.
That's so nice.
Pretty ideal.
Wow. All right, Goose snaps back.
I don't even think I like hit it that hard. It just sounded really loud.
You probably drove me.
Yeah, actually, well,
you know, I'm pretty big too, actually.
Here's the drop zone. Still another sketchy shot. I definitely don't want to come up short. So, yeah, a little long. A lot of times you'll do that, I think. It'll be like 25 feet with the comeback putt. The pond's a little gross this year. Makes me like not want to win, you know? Because, you know, I know I'd have to like jump in the pond afterwards.
Right. I was going to say, makes me not want to throw a bad shot. Oh. Then Eli has to go in and get it.
Brutal.
Oh.
What?
Pull back.
What?
God, I just love this game, dude. I just love playing disc golf. I love being out here on my favorite part of the country, my favorite city. It's all the best roads.
The traffic here is rough, I will say that.
Like, I wish it was like not actually the worst town, because we do get like a pretty good turnout here. We have the 8 holes on hole 8. That's like pretty cool and fun. but they just got to figure the roads out, man. Every road's in the worst condition possible, and then like the system they have of like the grid, it is a freaking. It's like what it is. It's a ball of yarn that they just like threw, and then it's kind of.
And then not just that,
with the roads
there's so many people.
Yeah.
So it's like the number of times that someone will honk at you
right.
just to let you know they're about to break the law and
right.
cut you off,
yep.
and please don't run them over.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you're just like, oh God.
Before we get into this Mando talk, I do have to say, this town's name is spelled in a way that I shouldn't be able to say it. But since we're next to Boston, and everyone has a Boston accent, I can say Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester. You just don't say it.
It kind of gets rid of the R.
It does, 100%.
That's
Worcester. Then I feel like I say it, and people are like, oh, he's probably just mispronouncing it, but I'm actually saying it right, so I like it.
Maybe he's just a Boston guy hard.
He's gonna move to Boston. Boston guy. You see those Tom Brady ads? Boston guy.
Oh,
All right, look at this Mando though. They moved this pin. We got the MPO pin on the right side. Looks like they moved it about 30, 40 feet right of what the old pin used to be, which really changes the shot a lot. They got the Mando still in place, so you can't just go through the woods. So it takes, like honestly, like a really oval stable fairway drive off skip shot to even get to the basket. So
right.
a lot of shots are just gonna be like 30 feet if you throw a good one.
I was gonna say, I don't think it really changes the shot.
Right.
We have a Mando. You have to throw it through the trellis.
Right.
It's just that your shot's gonna be worse.
Right.
You know,
instead of being parked, it'll be 30 feet now.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a
maybe
chance
more.
you would like from your tee shot there, instead of going zone, do you think there's a chance you like go extreme or captain's wrapped off something just to try to get the skip?
I think the biggest thing I would do is throw it higher. I think
Okay.
that's gonna be about the only difference.
Yeah.
But maybe
it's sketchy too to go skip because you could skip over the wall long.
Right, going long. I think is the issue with that.
I'm gonna try zone. I guess I'm going full, so I guess we're trying to say that Goose out threw me, but
I think I'm closer to the pin.
I don't think the joy's out. Well, yeah, go to the Mando though. It's about the same.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. You've got a better
I'm fine
angle
with that.
though.
With this stance. See, now I've got 45. Yeah. What if I did this though? What if I went this disc, extreme, and I actually threw the shot to right here?
Right. I was
then
gonna say
like
you've got a
this.
better angle if you had an arm swing.
Do the Mando with this
And OB right. That's hilarious. I think I'm gonna go Buzz OS instead of zone from here. Get a little more glide. The thing is, I don't really like the Mando. I think that if you chip up short, things like that, you should be able to go through the trees and take the risk reward. I kind of like that part of this hole. Got to get it high is the key.
It kind of swings. Yeah, that's nice, but yeah, you got 50 feet.
Wow, look at that. Parked it.
I don't know if the scoring separation will be worse now, because good tee shots and bad tee shots will end up just with
the
a
same
par.
result. I think you're right. It makes me want to lay up.
Right.
There's not too much reason for me to get aggressive.
Right.
And give myself a 45-foot putt with a sketchy shot than it is to just throw 2 easy shots and a 3rd jump putt, take a par.
I think it'll be like go for a perfect tee shot, and if it ends up like right here, then yeah, maybe go for it. But if it's anywhere else, just laying up and taking a par is not a bad idea. So that's what.
Yep.
I kind of wish, like what you said about the Mando too. If there was no Mando, you get people going like really big off the tee if there's decent wind, and ending up like in line with the pin just way right. Now has like a jump putt for an eagle instead of having to just now it's a bad tee shot and just chip, and it's like
you're screwed.
You almost don't incentivize Anthony to go full of basket.
You could even play for birdie by going short, and then go for the 50-footer through the trees, maybe too.
That's true too.
And
I like having that OB section.
Right.
But yeah, I think no Mando could be interesting.
Yeah. Drop zone, rundown. Looks like about, I don't know, 70 feet.
It's kind of a cool one actually over this OB corner.
Yeah, and you've got like a,
oh
baby,
my gosh,
come on.
These baskets like us today.
You've got the backstop too, so if you get the nose down, you can give it a full run.
This is a really small green too, actually, coming through here. Like I can see why my extreme got over this wall and stayed right and short. So it really does kind of cut.
Oh, your first one was great. Yeah, I think that's the ideal play for this hole.
Yeah.
This is annoying. I got an obstacle in my way here.
Dude, these are becoming more popular on tour. It's interesting. I've noticed that.
Oy. Little hyzer, bro. Little hyzer. All right, hole 2, 381 feet. This is the standard hole. Playing straight down. Everything on the right of this brick wall is out of bounds. I think most players are going kind of a straight fairway, maybe even a stable fairway. Get a little like flex line. There's the one tree on the right, so if you throw the straight shot, you gotta contend with that. So I think it is better to angle your shot from left to right. I do like that they plant all these trees on the left side here. If they can keep them protected and they grow up, this will make this way more of like a gauntlet shot.
Right, you say that and then take a nuke and go, I'm going forehand today. Oops, a little low.
Little course maintenance.
He wants his forehand play open for next shot.
Brutal. All right, I'm gonna go stable onyx. See if I can get this line. Nice thing about this is if you fade out a little left, it's usually fine.
It's a much better miss than
Yeah.
too far right.
Touch long, but I'll take that.
I'm gonna try. This is the passion. Everything Goose said I liked. I think I agree with everything you said, except for that I think this is a stone wall.
What did I say? Rock
Brick wall.
Brick wall. Oh, I said
Brick wall,
brick.
but it's
Yeah,
maybe you're
right,
more
you're right.
imaginative than I am. You know, these could be bricks.
See, this is the shot you'd have to throw if all those trees were high too. You'd have to kind of throw that like
Woo-wee! Oh, baby!
inside out
in the
flippy-
basket.
Flippy shot. I've been throwing this disc really well, so I'm gonna try it too. This is a buzz because there is kind of a wall right at like 45 feet short that you have to clear to get like into the circle.
It is an interesting change because it kind of cuts the roller out. Doing that wall.
That is interesting. But I've got to get that dialed in.
Right. In bounds.
Ooh, let's go.
Do you think the fairway is probably a little bit more comfortable of a speed for you? You'd
Yeah.
say? Comfortable, just like these clothes I have on. Before we get too far into today's round, I want to show you guys the new gear that I just got from Vuori. They make some of the most versatile and comfortable apparel I've ever worn. I've been loving Vuori for years now, so I'm legit so excited to be working with them. What I love about Vuori is that their clothes are designed for movement, but they're also built for everyday life. So whether I'm out competing on the course rocking the Meta Pant and Stratotech Polo, training at the gym in the linerless core shorts, or just hanging out after a long day in the Ponto Performance crew, it all feels effortless. Right now, I'm wearing the Stratotech Tee and Sunday Performance joggers. The tee is their softest performance knit, moisture wicking and quick drying, so it works just as well for practice as it does for running errands. And the joggers are lightweight, flexible, and comfortable enough for both workouts and recovery. Guys, it's honestly almost like unfathomable how soft and comfortable all of these clothing items are, not to mention how perfectly everything fits. Like, I feel like my skin is getting like just the softest little hug ever. So if you want fits that perform great on the course but also look good the rest of the day, definitely check out Vuori. I've dropped a link for you in the description below. You can shop Vuori today and upgrade your performance, your comfort, and your confidence.
Wow.
What?
I do too.
What? Oh my gosh, we didn't even stage that.
A lot of people will hit the wall and have this like 50-footer. So I don't know. I feel like every tournament I have at least one putt from here.
Oh yeah.
On top of that, I do like the wall, cutting out the roller play, because I thought the roller play was a little fluky to begin with and not a lot of skill. Like, you just kind of threw the shot and hope for the best. So I'm kind of happy it's gone, so you got to throw a little more skill-based shot.
Yeah.
But personal opinion.
Yeah, it's, I can see that. I might disagree with you. Though,
You always disagree with me.
I know, and that's why sometimes it's tough to. It's like sometimes you have good ideas and I have to disagree still, and I have to like take the wrong side. But I kind of like having a shot where roller is the play, because we don't have very many of them on tour, so I don't love cutting that out. And then like you're kind of just making like a good chess move by just throwing the shot that can't like go over the wall. So I think it is a skill shot, but I don't know, what you said makes sense too, so
Yeah.
I can see both ways. Plus if there's no roller, then more people will just throw passions, so. Or onyxes, I guess.
Onyx works.
Onyx works.
I do like going a little bit too much speed.
Yeah. Well, with the uphill too.
With the uphill, you got to backstop, and then you just yell for at the fans if you rip one at their faces.
You got the onyx back.
No,
Oh, that's a different one?
different one.
That's sad. Okay.
I got to stack like
It
five
sounds
of
like that
these.
one was way out there on the lake on hole 5. All right, hole 3, 407-foot par 3. This is a par 3 where you definitely have to shape a shot here. Gotta throw a nice little tight little baby flex shot, a little stable disc on a little Annie into the gap, have it push right into the gap the whole way, and then fade also in the gap the whole way. And if you get any part of the shot wrong, you're just almost guaranteed to hit a tree and be scrambling for a par at best. And you can get into some really bad spots and get a bogey pretty easily. They made the OB short, not OB anymore. That's kind of interesting.
That is
This rock
interesting.
wall used to be out of bounds, and it's not anymore. So I wonder what the thought process was on that.
You're
But
punished pretty bad being short of this rock wall regardless.
True. The scramble from there was very tough.
But it's kind of intruding on the other green and the fans there. So I wouldn't mind it being out of bounds for that reason.
But I just did not have people throwing from like right behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
The ideal shot to get you the furthest up the fairway is kind of a hyzer flip, throwing straight down this first gap that then flips to the right.
Yeah.
But in order for it to get back,
Right.
it's like a really weird shot. So I think both of us are going for like the more overstable and then throwing the more challenging initial shot so that we have the shape to get back to the basket easier.
But we got to get one close, right?
One
That way we cut out the other shots, right, Eli?
All right, here's
We'll
the
cut out
screen.
all the bad shots, right? Yeah.
Got the height that time. Super stable.
Dude, honestly, Goose, good shot. I don't think I need to throw this hole. I think that's just one and done with that as a team,
Yeah,
right?
dude. Yeah. You don't even need
Nice.
to practice.
No.
Just what I just threw.
It's
yeah.
all visualization. If I can get it imprinted in my mind, I'm good for the tournament. So what I've seen is great. I'm not missing any discs out of my bag, guys. We only threw one shot. Oh, you got it. You go next.
Yeah, get out of here.
You talk on, bro. This is where it gets pretty tough.
Left side's bad for sure.
This is that scramble talked about. All right, I'm gonna try the forehand flick roll off. Try to make Goose proud.
Very nice. That's a great shot.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I had a nasty flick roller birdie at Brewster one day.
Always make it about yourself, Goose.
Of course. What else would you expect from me? I kicked like way left and then just hammered a roller up the hill.
Oh, that's nice.
Missed everything. A little lucky, but
That's nice.
that's how flick rollers go.
Oh, it's got a chance, kinda. Oof. That one worked out really well.
A little less speed. Might be the right disc. Nice save. That's sick.
Thanks, man. These baskets feel really big. Am I the only one? What are these, MVPs? It's a good two. It's a really good two.
Yeah, first try too, man.
Love this hole.
You do?
I love this place, yeah.
Yep.
Feels awesome.
Tell. Last week I said on hole 2 at Fox that this is probably the slowest, most down-tempo shot we throw all year. I forgot about this hole. This one actually probably is.
I try to forget about this hole too, man.
Couple things on this. There's a Mando on the right, so it does force you down the gap. It's 246 feet, but plays like 180 maybe.
Really short.
Like you can jump putt this one. A few people are, I think.
I
And-
can't, but yeah.
Yeah.
Generally,
Well, yeah, I
you in
can't
general,
either.
yeah.
But you get your one cool Gooseman shot of the year right here.
Oh yeah, this one.
I've thrown this the past
Guys.
2 years.
Let us know in the comments if this is a foot fault.
Yeah,
Please.
we'll see if I can even throw it. My disc's a little flippier, so we'll go right there. Oh no!
Huh. Okay. I mean, you're right. That was a fun shot for me to watch.
For you. I don't love the Mando.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Just because it does limit players.
It's like this is the hole where it's kind of just a scramble shot in general. Like kind of let people just do whatever they want to do. And
Yeah,
get down there.
let people get there however they want to.
Yeah.
I'm
It
gonna
is-
go throw that again.
I do like how there was enough. Like you get some creativity on this hole. You do see some people throwing like thermals or grenades or backhand puddles, forehands. You see people jump putt. Like even though it's such of a short hole, you see quite a lot of variety, and you see a freaking wild goose. Just what's he doing? My question is how? How does he do it all the time? How has he not gotten tired? Can't tell if is he flying right now. He's like a flying goose.
We made
Are
it.
we supposed to migrate south for the winter, dude? Get out of here. You want to throw it again? I'm so out of breath. I'm gonna
Before, yeah, I'll go.
go. I don't want to throw the shot.
Watch me throw it in the exact same spot.
Yeah, brother.
A little high, but it's a zone OS, so it just kicks under the basket. Let's go, baby, come on.
How is this our job? You know? That's what I'm competing against, guys. That shot. All right, I'm gonna try a little standstill.
Rough to be you,
backhand
bro.
puddle.
I wouldn't want to compete against that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Very nice. Oh, but guess what? I'm 40 feet away because I threw a perfect shot and hit a little spindly tree, and now I'm a bad shot because Goose's shot was perfect and mine is bad, and I suck.
We made Ezra watch Borat the other night, so he's
Some of it. I saw some of it.
Here's another
I don't know how
option.
that thing got.
There's a gap off to the right. So if you can get a tomahawk over there, it works pretty well. Off there, and then back. So close.
I got this guy in my bag. and it might be for this shot unknowingly. Try grenade. Do you want stable though for this or flippy? I think you want stable. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, you want stable.
It worked great. What are you talking about?
It did work, but we wanted to fly.
Here's a similar one to the one I threw. Going super overstable disc, thumber, down the center. Sorry, the disc isn't super overstable, but it flies like a super overstable disc because I'm throwing a thumber. Right. There we go. And if it would just pan and slide, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Grenade. Oh. This hole sucks.
All right.
It's so bad. It's such a bad hole. It's crazy this hole exists.
I'm cutting back to
am I not right?
You said you were having fun.
Love this hole.
You do?
I love this place, yeah.
Yep.
This hole's awesome.
Tell.
Well, I'm still having fun on it, but I think it's bad. I can have both.
It's a pretty short 40-footer you got there.
Yeah, no, I complained a little too much.
That was a good shot, actually.
For the huge.
Very nice, very nice.
I can't complain.
Look at this, man. I'm
great shot.
4 for 4 with all my first tee shots.
That's awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, way to play. Speaking of playing well, Goose, and boarding all the holes out here, I'll fall shy. Let's do a little tournament recap of the GMC challenge, whatever it's called. Last weekend, false playoff event. Did not go that way for us, unfortunately. Okay, so my tournament started off with a match play event, which I should have beaten Ricky with. I had 3 holes left, but we ended up tying, which was good enough actually for me to move on to the match play finale. So that's kind of a good highlight for the week. And then my first round of the actual tournament at Brewster went really bad, really disappointing actually, because I practiced both those courses so many times. I was out there like a week in advance. So I was really hoping for a good event out there. First round shot me out of the tournament. I was down in like 66th place, I think. Second round at Brewster, cleaned things up a bit, got 7 down. Definitely played a lot more solid the way I'm supposed to. Third round at Fox, the first round at Fox, was actually really solid. Shot 11 down, things were flowing. I was making some long putts. My throws were feeling really good. Not really any shanks, which was nice because I had some shanks at Brewster. And then the final round of Fox, I had one of the worst front nines of my life. My first tee shot was just like an out-of-body experience, complete shank. I was just like, what the heck's happening? Had a spit out on hole 7, had some other like OBs by a little bit. Went OB long on hole 3, which I said in the video was kind of impossible to do with a putter, and it happened anyway. So cleaned it up on the back nine, but it was kind of too late, and I got 21st place. So it sucks.
Yeah, I played a way different event than you did.
Yeah.
First round, I came out swinging. I was really happy with that. Shot 10 down, throwing really good drives, making some good
really
putts.
Good at
all my circle 1, so super happy with that.
Yeah.
Round 2, I was on lead cards. So this is the first one of the, I guess second tournament this year where I've like played a good first round. Second round didn't go my way. Definitely wasn't making the putts the same, but still throwing good shots.
Yeah.
Dropped down to like 3rd card, and then I played 2 of my worst rounds ever over at Fox Run. Right. Just could not get things going. Like you said, just I think I was 4 over and 3 over through the first like 7 holes.
So demoralizing.
Both
it's a course where you have to shoot 12 down to be in contention. I was tied with Adam, I think, going into the last round. He shot 11 down and moved up like 2 spots. And it's like, everyone shreds. Yeah. So if you're not shredding right away, you're just...
yeah, but both of us were in this boat of like, man, it was a good chance to like play our best GMC ever, and then we both managed to like not
flush
play
it down
great.
the drain.
So happy to be here at MVP. I'm thinking this one will be a lot better. I like the more challenging shots, shot shaping, a little bit longer holes. I'm getting full shots rather than just like zones and mids.
Right, definitely different style. Yeah. A lot of shorter shots out there. And then this is still woods, but it's some more length. So
yeah.
Should be excited for this weekend. It's nice to have that one done because it's just miserable.
Your hole.
We got the same clothes on. You could do it. I'm so shocked you got the V-Boy shorts on. That worked out way too well.
I wear them all the time.
That's so awesome. I know. All right, hole 5, 262 feet. This is one of the signature holes out here. There's a lot of them though. It's Maple Hill, but
this is a signature hole.
I think so. I think people ace it.
I think the last hole is more signature than this.
Let's talk about that hole. Basically, couple options. Most people take this left option over the pond, carry to the basket, which is usually elevated, which it probably will be, just not yet. And you have to get over that wall and inbound. So a lot of people end up like missing to the right since it's inbounds when you have a death putt coming back, so it's still challenging. You do have this right gap, well, these 2 right gaps, but you see like 2 people in the whole field take that line. So pretty much everyone's going this way with a 400 if you have it. But if you're a Robinson dweller, you probably go back and putter, I guess. I'm gonna try a Goose Raptor.
Hey man, anytime there's water, you better be throwing that disc.
That's what I'm thinking. Mostly just because I know it's going to be good, so you know, it's the only thing I can
You
trust.
throw it as safe as humanly possible.
Oh, it's safe. That's horrible.
It feels like everybody wants to play it right, but then it gets a little sketchy when you play it right, and you get the skips, and then you have the sketchy putt.
Yep.
So like when you like shank it, and you're like, oh no, is it gonna come back in bounds? And then those are like the good shots. It looks like the OB on the backside's a little farther back though, so you can kind of push it long, which I think is a little better play. I'm gonna throw the same shot.
I hope not. Mine was horrible. That looks great.
Oh. Touch short, yeah, like that.
All right, this is the one I actually want to throw, but I just don't want to lose. Cap wrap. Push.
Dink.
That's that one where it's like, does it come back? Yes, and then it almost aces.
Right.
Kinda.
And it's like, you landed right at the basket, so you had like 10 feet to spare, but it's still sketchy.
So sketchy. That's like one little wind drop.
Right.
One little pocket of
the drop, right, exactly. Drop's all it's going to get. I'm going to see if I can get a zone there, because this would be a really nice disc to throw.
Oh, you got that all day, boy.
There's that drop.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was safe full shot.
Yeah.
That just fell out of the sky.
Wild. But that's why you go the Raptor instead of the zone, because the winds will affect the zone way more.
Yeah,
whereas the Raptor will just cut through it.
Fun for you or fun for me?
Depends on if you make it.
Let's find out, yeah. He's always rooting against me. He's such a good friend.
I think that was more fun for me, actually.
Hell dang it.
Those are both super clean, though. It's cool coming out of the bush like that.
These bastards don't like me anymore.
Oh, gosh.
Did you get that on film? Yes, dude. You know, that was fun for me.
That would have been a crazy face plant. Just stump right into the water.
Woo! We always talk about being unhinged and like throwing discs in the water, but like actually go whole body, that's the next level.
Next level. All right, here we go. Hole 6, 385 feet. One of the harder holes in the course. I think this is the stretch. 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7.
Dude, somebody did that to me the other day, and they're like, "Don't you know Goss?" And they're like, "No, Goss is so unk, bro."
Know what? It's like just some people say. I don't know if I get it. I think I am an unk, actually. My brother was out there last week. That was the one positive. It was kind of fun hanging out with my brother and his family.
You are an
little
uncle.
kid. Yeah. 6 or 7 nieces and nephews. No, I'm kidding. 4.
This is one I used to not really like because it is kind of fluky there at the end. I'm trying to throw a Raptor straight down the center and then skip just behind that tree. If you do go in front of that tree, it's usually pretty good as well. But I found that the nice thing about this hole is there's a lot of scoring separation, even though it is a little fluky. If you can just hit these first gaps, it guarantees you a par with probably a birdie look. And I think that, like, percentage-wise, it really plays more fair than I used to give it credit for.
Yeah, I think it's gotten a lot better too. I mean, like even from last year, I feel like this hole's looking more defined in my eyes.
The wood chips, the like mulch and leaves and stuff on the ground, I think really helps as well.
That's the freaking roots.
Covering up the roots. Someone mentioned this last week at Brewster.
Dude, Brewster.
They're like, we need to take Brewster off tour for a year or two.
Yeah.
Cover it with mulch, cover it with grass, get full fairways grown in, and then come back. Just keep the foot track off it for 2 years.
That'd make a huge difference. It's so annoying to throw a good shot.
And
then just the ground play is completely like, who knows what's gonna happen. You might hit a root, you might skip way past it. It's like,
and then when you get up there and on par 4,
variance.
you're like, oh, do I have a run up?
That's the
or
thing,
do I have to throw a standstill? Woo! A little bit of flip.
We got it.
Oh my gosh.
It's like that should have gotten rooted. That one should have gotten rooted.
Exactly what I said. A little early out of my hand though. Holy cow.
I hate that. I'm gonna go flippy Raptor here. Kind of try for the same shot, I guess. Can you try for the same shot? Stable.
I mean, you can always try to copy perfection.
I feel like I threw my shot better than your shot.
Only if you can really accomplish that. Let me try a little more stable and see if I can go in front of that tree.
Oh my gosh, you like that right side. Wow, that's exactly what you said. Guys, he's pretty good, actually. I'm going to try the Young Gossage Raptor. It's a little more stable. Probably go right in front of that tree, just like Goose said, too. I can't even ask for it to get cut out. I know it's going to stay. I can't even bag. Eli, I'll pay you $50 to cut it out. I'm kidding. So they moved this basket a little bit. It used to be like on this edge of the bullseye, but they moved it back towards the tee box a little bit and towards the wall a little bit. Is this the same as last year?
This is a sketchy putt now.
Yeah, no.
This is not the same.
Nope.
It's so interesting how they make these small changes to the basket pin, like locations. I feel like so few courses do that because they don't have the resources.
Right.
It's so tough and so like, I don't know, minute to change it that small amount.
Right.
But it really shows that they're putting a lot of thought into exactly what they want every hole to look like.
That is such of a nice benefit of having a course that's pretty disc golf specific.
Yeah.
Like it's a disc golf proper, so they can kind of do whatever they want. But it used to be just right here, like Goose is saying, a 10-foot basket change makes a kind of big difference for the hole.
The one thing I will say though, man, 2 years ago, I was putting on this basket and there was somebody leaning against the rock wall, like a fan. So
It's a little invasive at times.
So now that it's like that close,
Yeah.
I hope they get the fans like, I don't know, circle's edge.
And you hope you don't airball. Skip off the band and hit somebody.
Dude, somebody could alley-oop me. Like it's that close that they could
Right.
just put their hand out and tap my disc in.
And he's obviously not saying to do that if you're at the event. He's saying don't alley-oop because that is illegal, but he's not
It
condoning
looks
that.
cool.
Shredding.
Go,
Goose is
baby, come
shredding.
on.
He doesn't need the alley.
Crazy. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. Hole 7 here, we've got a pretty tricky par 4 in the woods, 422 feet, slight dog leg right late. The tee shot has to go pretty straight for a pretty long time before it does curve off to the right side. If you zoom in, you can see the flag for you people back home. A lot of people that have the big forehand will probably be going with that because it kind of shapes well to have that straight push and then late fade. Kind of a big distance for me though. I think I might like the passion. Main thing is to hit this false gap and hopefully give yourself a putt. No will be on this hole, which is kind of like that, you know, let people
Right.
scramble.
And they got it off the road.
Right, it used to be-
I think they've done a few things to try to make this a little bit more like roots wood disc golf.
Oh my gosh, how is that a throw, dude?
And by roots, I don't mean the roots in the fairway. I mean like get back to our roots. I like the same gap, but I'm gonna go forehand. It doesn't shape quite as well as the backhand, but if I can push it
think so?
straight past that leaning tree, it usually gets there. And if I go inside of it, I'm also okay with that. So mainly just hit the gap, hope for the best.
Fade.
Dude, that's so close, man.
Almost with it both.
So close.
For the forehand.
That one looks good. Missed the tree. How did it miss the tree?
I think because I'm small.
I think he went straight through it.
It was short. It was short of it.
There's also another play, which is this like flex backhand over here. But there's a bunch of like little Twizzlers in that gap. So I don't think a lot of people will be playing that shot. Even the backhand players, I think, will be going up the middle.
Yeah.
I've been throwing my Raptor better.
Oh
than
my gosh, a
NUKE,
Raptor this
so
hole?
I'm gonna try it.
You
don't like
that
the-
flex gap?
You don't like the straight out of play?
That one did go straight through the trees. Let's try backhand again. This is what I want to throw.
Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you.
God, it's just crazy to throw a shot that bad.
You got a disc?
You want to throw
Oh,
one?
we got.
What do you
throw
want?
here.
Let me know what you want. Oh, here we go.
Your
Squatch.
most understable drive.
That's gonna be. This is one of the best discs of all time. Discraft came out a couple years ago. He goes for the flex line.
Wow. Pures it.
Heck yeah.
Holy cow.
Call that apart.
Thanks, Steve.
NUKE kicked away is right, but if you do pure that initial gap, you get far enough down here that should be a pretty easy par. Woo! Oy. Basket height. Take that every time.
Warren got all the way here, yeah. So I am big enough, which is nice. But like Goose said, I think the backhand action might have a better shape. Now that I'm down here.
For sure does, but I would take that shot for sure every time.
Oh, for sure.
I'm 5 times more likely to throw that shot than I am the backhand too. So
Right.
for me, it's a no-brainer to throw.
The
the
risk
forehand.
reward in your head is better for the forehand, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm hitting those first 2 gaps most
Right.
of the times with the forehand. Maybe not with the backhand.
I might be the same way after what I've just done today.
Here we are. We're on hole 8 at Maple Hill. One of the most infamous holes on tour.
Yep.
Get the big gallery. Everybody's, we haven't really gotten heckling, you
Right.
know? I almost feel like it
Maybe
should
we
be
need
like
that.
hole 16, where like everybody that makes it, you know, big
Right.
cheer. Everybody
16
that
at
misses
Waste
it.
Management, you're
Waste
saying?
management, yep. Just boo.
Maybe that's what this video is here for. Maybe if you guys are watching back home and you guys are going to be at this hole, somebody holds a bad shot, maybe boo people. Maybe that's what
We need
to
tougher
see.
skin out here, guys.
Yeah.
You know, let us know what's
Make
up.
us feel bad for the entire rest of the round if we throw one out of bounds.
Two people getting booed when you go in the water, I'll tell you that much.
All right, do it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to throw it on the island and not have to worry about it.
People could at least have like a
That's true. That's the thing is if people boo
probably
Goose, it
just
just sounds
be
like
me.
Goose. Yeah.
364 feet, so it is a bit of a pump. I think most players are wanting to throw mid. It'll kind of depend on the wind, whether or not you can throw that. I do really like throwing stable Buzz OS really hard. Just kind of aiming at that right tree, let it fade just left of it, and then miss up the hill a little bit.
Yeah.
Another common play is the forehand hyzer, but you bring in a little bit of luck with that left tree. But if the wind calls for it, I'm definitely throwing that shot.
What a bunch of wood chips down
Oh, not quite.
Just
They've
not
also got
big
those
enough.
rocks. I feel like those rocks have gotten bigger
Higher?
in front of the island, which kind of eliminates the skip shot play a little bit. Not that anyone was going for it intentionally, but it happened
Maybe
on
so.
accident for sure.
Yeah.
So now you have to make sure you got it. I'm gonna try the right because of the wind.
Yeah.
But no wind, I like the mid play.
The wind is tough.
And this is my waddle disc too, so it's
They know that already.
I know.
Yeah, see ya.
I yanked it. What am I doing? How is that possible, bro?
No loss though, no
I'm
loss.
gonna just have to cut me out of this video, Eli.
All right, here's the forehand play. Let's see if I can get this.
Insane to throw a shot.
Get it high off to the left. Nice little hyzer back, just in front of the tree. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's great.
I think it could be a buzz for me too. I get a little more distance with that, and if this thing's holding up pretty stable, this could be the right shot. Yeah, it's just not quite stable enough. Worked out, but little sketchy. Oh my goodness. What a
Remember the
shot.
first two shots I threw?
All right, I got to do the story time because I still think it's one of the coolest things ever. Coolest hole I've ever seen played in my life was this hole 2 years ago. I started off pretty lame, to be honest. Threw my shot, based it, hit the bucket, you know, tap in birdie. Nothing too interesting there. Matteo comes right after me, throws the skip shot off the water, parks it, goes on to win the tournament. Everybody goes crazy. Ricky goes third, throws it right in the water, out of bounds. Fourth on the card, Andrew Marweed aces the hole
Oh my
in
gosh.
front of everybody. And then to top it all off, Ricky cashes the putt from the drop zone. So we played it 4 under, the most interesting hole like of all time, aside from my shot, obviously. I was very, very boring.
Oh, I kind of missed it. Eli, my hero. Got the NUKE OS back. What a guy.
Just like that.
And he makes it?
No. It was a layup.
Oh,
Get booed.
Smart. You're right. Boo.
boo. Wait. I'm not booing that.
2 for 2. What a guy.
Goose Raptor.
And claps. We don't dissolve you, Eli. This plant doesn't dissolve you. Thanks, man.
All right, here we go. We're back on the air.
Got another drop zone putt. Like 50 feet, I think, something like that.
This
Look
is
at it
such an
nose
exciting
down.
one to hit in the tournament. So many people watching, and then you just do that, and everyone boos you. Oh, Eli! Hey, Eli! Don't get dry. Don't get dry too quick. You got one more. I've got one shoe on. He says.
Well,
I guess I'm
one shoe territory, man.
It's perfect one shoe
Oh,
territory.
look at this.
This is
Shoe
clutch.
Wow.
Heck yeah, let's go, Eli.
Oh my god.
Perfect part of the process.
We are gonna owe this guy some money after
Yeah, I was gonna
this
say we
video.
really are not paying him enough now. That's crazy. Eli, at least we saved you from getting one disc back.
That's crazy. Below the rock wall and inbounds. Take that.
That's really nice. Take my one little meter in.
Whip.
Eli,
Whoa!
with the vulture. Oh.
Hey, birdie.
I really like these OTB walls too. You know, they update them every single year. It seems like, and these look really nice. Virtually in your hand.
I like that they put the bottoms on them and everything too,
Right.
so it's a really consistent wall.
You can't slide underneath it. It's
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah. Post season for free shipping. OTBdisc.com. All right, hole 9 here is a beast of a way to finish the front 9 at Maple Hill. We've got 2 pin positions, a par 4 and a par 5. The tee shot is the same for both. You've got this long, defined tunnel that's slightly uphill, Most people will be going with a distance driver since the distance is paramount. It's really hard to go too far and too straight. You have to get long distance and then like fade left a little bit at the end. After the tee shot, it goes downhill to the A position, which is the par 4, or the B position, which if you play to that, it's going to be like a layup short of the A position and over the pond carry up the hill into a beast of a par 5. We'll just kind of play it as we play it. But I'm going to whip a nuke and see if we can hit the gap.
The ideal shape's this like little hyzer flip that hopefully pushes right a little bit later in the shot. I think when Ezra's ripping a little harder, it'll be perfect.
Thanks.
Is it a compliment or an insult?
I don't know. But I'm a little inside. I'm a little inside. It's going to be a tough body from now for the par 5.
The premise of this is the par 4 especially. The thought is it's really hard to get yourself like a look for birdie. Yeah. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to get you to play up to the hillside, and then the upshot's a little too tough. So he wants you to play it down short to like 45, 50 feet short of that thing, and then make the putt across. So that was the thought. And I think the par 5 is actually a better hole because there's a little more separation. There'll be more birdies, pars, bogeys, all of that. But I think it's kind of a cool concept. You want to kind of shape it to the right and then hit the fairway, but if you do hyzer out too far left, I think it's fine. So that's kind of the miss I'm aiming for. I think I finally have a flippy enough disc that this will work. Touch a hyzer, should push really straight. Almost.
Yeah, that flip up understable disc is nice though, because it starts in the initial part of the gap, kind of goes to the left, and then you want it to curve right again. So let me go a little flippy with my pink nuke, y'all. This tee box also is crazy. It's so long.
It's
nice.
So nice, dude.
I'm just not.
I hear a bunch of people complain about tee pads like this. They're like, oh, it's too long. And what they mean to say is they don't really know where to start because it's so long. And it's like if we had these all the time, people would love them. You know what I mean? But it's just because it's an anomaly to have a tee pad this long that like freaks people out. I love having them like this. But again, yeah, I do the same thing, right? Come at the wrong spot. Oh, I put more hyzer on it though.
It's close.
Both those shots don't look great, but they probably have some kind of look. Right. So I'm okay with both of them. You're gonna play like the little like layup, so you can like play the hole the way it's supposed to be played.
Yeah, I can't really. I'm a little sawed off, y'all. So I got it.
Just throw to like a good tee shot and.
Yeah, I just think it's valuable information for people to see what this ends up.
Yeah, see this.
Oh, same spot.
Yeah, this one isn't great either. I think I'm going for it though. So for the par 5, you just have to get out there a tiny bit. So if you just do that, yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
That should be a birdie for the par 5.
Good shot. All right, before we throw this up shot, let's do my hold my bag picks fantasy disc golf. I've got Gannon Bar, I've got myself, I've got from Finland, Lauri Lettinen, I've got local legend Paul Crayan just popped off, and I've got Ty Love. If you can beat those picks, play for yourself, and then check out Goose's on the back 9. So it's a low shot now though. So this would be like an insanely good tee shot, which it is possible to get this far, but not super likely. If I'm going to the par 4, I'm going to go to the basket. If I'm going to the par 5, I'm going to go just kind of where this log is sticking up out of the ground, short of that island green, or peninsula green. I'm going to try to go to the basket. I think a lot of people a little bit more out of position would be just trying to like lay up short and have that long putt, but from here, I'm going to try to get really close here. Just a soft touch little guy.
Left.
Go.
Didn't make it?
No, a little short on that one.
My second tee shot was about 10 feet in the rough, but if I push a little farther, this is about what I'm looking for. And I feel like people are like, that's crazy, this is a weird spot to be. So this is, I don't know, this is kind of my goal on the hole, is to get the shot to flip up, filter through these trees just a little bit, and then I've got this little like nose up approach to the pin.
Sit. Go in.
Oh my goodness.
What a shot.
So ideally for the par 5, you want to be a little closer to the water, make these gaps a touch bigger. But I've got to play from here. Anything in the open like this, you get a shot for your birdie. Just got to make sure to hit the gap right there. Oh, and I peered it.
Nice gap hit. Good job, dude.
Thank you.
Which one do you like more? Do you like the left gap or the right gap more?
I was trying to go left there.
Okay.
I think if I'm like there,
right. I might throw on this side and try to go right side.
I can go right side. Exactly.
The thing I don't love about the right side is that tree that's maybe like 50 feet short right of the basket might come into play. But if I go up the left gap, I have to throw such a straight shot to not go too far left. So
the right gap also has a few more leaves in it, I feel like.
Yeah, I
but
think you're right.
I don't know how much that matters.
Oh, it's pulled. Man. Eli? No, it's safe.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't have to go swimming again. I know you all getting excited too.
Last thing I want to say about this par 4 position is this is kind of the standard that I hold all island greens to. What they've done here is they built this concrete wall all the way around the basket. They do this at Eagles Crossing as well.
Yeah.
And it creates a really good aesthetic to it, as well as a very fair, defined line. So on top, it's flat, and then the wall is just sheer. And this is the way that all island or water shots should look. Right. It's just a perfect green, and I wish more, I don't know, courses had this kind of thing.
Yeah, 14's doing a good job with it too. A little bit different with the wood, but it's the same exact thing. It looks really good, professional. It has the same effect of, you got to make that clear, and it's very defined of where that point is.
Yep.
Even exactly. 8's getting close even with the rocks. It's not quite the same, but it's a step in that direction.
This is where this ended up. Weep.
Let's teleport to the B pin. I'm in bounds. Bag on forehand, heads up, Goose. Ah!
Good one. Last year the pin was right here, so it was a little bit more in the open. If you got to this little shelf right here, you had to putt at it. This year they pushed it quite a ways back, so I think that straighter gap will come into play more, because you want to like push it straight up the hill rather than get the hyzer to swing in. So interesting change. I didn't feel like it needed to be much harder. Didn't they move back?
I think so. No, for sure.
It was like right here somewhere. You know, the Goose man still got his birdie putt with, you know, 3 very pure shots and a pure putt, and he drains it.
Yeah, he makes it full try.
First try.
Pretty sweet. Got us 9 holes out here at Maple Hill MVP Open. Make sure you check out the back nine on Goose's channel. Thanks again to Vior for sponsoring this video. If you guys like comfortable clothes, check them out. Freaking love these clothes. But yeah, back nines and Gooses. There should be a couple more changes to look forward to. They'll kind of just popping up as we go because we don't really know about them. Like this was a surprise for us, this pin getting pushed back. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy watching. Anything else to add?
Nope, just happy to be out here. I think this will be a fun event. So looking forward to it.
Heck yeah. Thanks again, guys. Take it easy.